Hello everyone, the new CEO of Starbucks, Lakshman Narasimhan here. So Adin Ross has been pretty off the wall lately. He was banned on Twitch in February 2023, claimed there were only two genders on Twitter, threatened esports reporter Jake Lucky, and platformed a known white supremacist. In addition, Ross willingly showed corn to his impressionable young audience. Notably, his concerning behavior all seemed to start after he met social media personality and alleged sex trafficker Andrew Tate. This is in stark contrast to the old Adin who started off by playing NBA 2K and hung out with rappers. So where did it all go wrong and how did Adin turn into a Tate clone? Before I answer that though, have you ever been injured and don't know where to start? Well, look no further than Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 800 attorneys in 49 states. Submitting a claim for an injury doesn't have to be a stuffy process. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no need for you to visit law offices and sit through timely consultations. You can submit a claim in 8 clicks or less without having to leave your couch. Morgan & Morgan is a complete 21st century law firm. They have modernized the injury law process, making it so easy to submit a claim. You can submit your case details, sign contracts, upload documents, and medical records all from your cell phone. Oh, and you can even text your attorney and legal team throughout the duration of your case. If you're ever injured in a car accident, check out Morgan & Morgan. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/internetoj or dial #law, that's #529 from your cell phone. Now back to the video. So in order to comprehend Adin's transformation, we first have to go back to where it all began. In July 2022, Adin Ross invited Andrew Tate to his Twitch stream so they could meet. At the time, Ross was the most watched streamer on the platform and had a massive 4.5 million Twitch followers. The 22-year-old embodied the WL community, which was known for their hyper-energetic demeanor, enjoyment of music, and chill outlook on life. However, Adin was specifically interested in Tate for two reasons. One, for his rising popularity, and two, for his ability to motivate others. You see, motivation was something Adin Ross truly lacked. He often didn't feel like streaming, didn't work out, and smoked weed chronically. So when the slightly older 36-year-old Tate showed up shirtless and smoking a cigar, he got Ross's attention. He came off as a sort of older brother figure and immediately instructed Adin on how to better himself. For example, Tate called Ross out for not wanting to do push-ups and disliking sparkling water.
Well, I don't like sparkling water.
You're scared of bubbles?
No, it doesn't even hydrate you.
Of course it fucking hydrates you. What do you think, water doesn't hydrate you? You're scared of bubbles? Scared of bubbles drinking fucking soy?
But you can't.
Wondering why you have no motivation to do a single fucking push-up?
Tate then talked to Adin about becoming more disciplined.
Andrew, are there ever days where you don't feel like working out or you don't feel like doing work?
Every fucking day, I don't feel like doing things that I still do. It's called discipline. It's called being a man. It's not about feeling like doing it. If you only do things you feel like doing, you know what you end up doing?
What?
You end up sitting around with a belly drinking soya fucking latte bullshit. That's what you end up doing if you only do what you feel like doing.
And while Adin ate that shit up like an Indian consuming butter naan, he couldn't seem to get enough. So he featured Tate on more live streams. Tate wasn't afraid to take things personal and even recommended Adin stop masturbating.
Even just beating your meat. You beat your meat, right?
Absolutely and utterly not. God is always watching. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. Next time you're jerking off, understand that God is watching you. And imagine what you look like. Imagine the look on your face. Imagine your expression. Would you put that video on the internet? Imagine how everyone would laugh at you. Well, God is laughing at you, Adin. This is why he made his girl leave you. Stop jerking off. Stop being a dickhead.
All right.
You need to grow.
Yeah, good luck getting a 22-year-old to stop doing that. In December 2022, 6 months after their initial encounter, the two finally met in person in Dubai. Tate didn't skip a beat and immediately pranked Adin about letting him drive his Bugatti.
You can drive it without crashing it?
You're gonna let me drive. Not right now.
Yeah, you can drive it.
Really?
Yeah, of course. Never, ever walk the street. No.
My heart just broke.
You can tell from his facial expression he was genuinely hurt he didn't receive some badly desired validation. In another stream, Tate flat out roasted Ross for not wanting to be the best version of himself.
Don't you wake up and think, how do I become the best man on the planet? Does that never cross your mind?
No!
Don't you wake up and look at yourself deep in your own eyes in the mirror and say, how do I become the most fearsome competitor on the face of the planet? How do I become that guy nobody wants to compete against?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
No, you fucking don't. How the fuck? When have you ever said that to yourself, ever? You don't do shit. You wake up and think, oh.
He later emphasized that his current position in life should be Adin's end goal.
There could be a version of Adin which is like jacked and rich.
I'm gonna be there.
And like 4 wives.
I'm gonna be there.
God-fearing.
And that idea seemed to stick with him like comment on OnlyFans girl's face. Seeing the 30 cars in his garage, his mansion, and the countless women that surrounded him convinced Adin to follow down his path. No one was stopping him now as he had broken up with his girlfriend Pammy a few months prior. So Adin shaved his head, began working out, and quit smoking weed.
The baldness has nothing to do with the Tate bet or deal?
So I'm not gonna lie to you. The Tate putting it into my head, my mental that like, hey, like it's this guy's crazy. He put stuff into my head. He made me really believe like, you need to be the best version of yourself. You have so many people who watch you on a daily basis. I'm very lazy. I'm a naturally lazy person. That's why I quit smoking weed. And I said this before, smoking weed, you could smoke weed if you can, be very, productive, but I can't. I'm very lazy. I'm a lazy person as it is. So I have to get out of my comfort and go crazy. You know what I mean? I have to really do what I want to do.
And just like that, Adin became Tate's disciple. However, there was a tiny little setback. In late December 2022, Andrew Tate went to jail for alleged sex trafficking. Anyone who supported him looked terrible, but of course that didn't stop Adin. He defended him at every chance he got. The two were undeniably close, and Tate even publicly revealed Adin was one of 5 people able to visit him in jail. After continuing to crusade on his behalf, he eventually gained Tate's approval. And soon enough, the new toxic Ross began his death spiral. In February 2023, he posted this on Twitter: "There are only 2 genders." The tweet sparked massive backlash from fans and critics alike who felt he was being disrespectful to the community. Letting the power he wielded get to his head, he just doubled down instead of apologizing.
My pronouns are Z, Zem, Zir, and Zirs. I would refer to Mixed Cogdill. Mixed C is my teacher. Z
So cringe,
is
bro.
multilingual.
I don't think I would want my kid in this class. Am I reactionary? I wonder if Nathan has
Listen, bro. So all you guys that get to pick your pronouns, my pronouns is kill/them. Okay. Fuck all y'all, bro. Y'all are making the world a shitty place, bro. I'm gonna call you either a guy or a girl. I'm not calling you by a cat, by a turtle. I don't give a fuck if you got a tail or fucking whiskers. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck all y'all, bro. Self-entitled pussies.
Ross not only made offensive close-minded statements, but also didn't bother moderating similar ones in his own Twitch chat. In fact, this was why he was banned for the 8th and final time on Twitch. But Adin didn't really care. That's because in October 2022, Twitch banned the streaming of gambling websites. This included Stake, who paid Adin millions of dollars each month as part of a sponsorship. Not wanting to drop the bag, Adin had already prepared to jump ship to another streaming site, Kick. Ross accomplished this by first going live on Twitch, then switching to Kick halfway through in the hopes of bringing his audience over. Interestingly enough though, Ross revealed he had signed a huge multi-million-dollar contract to stream exclusively on Kick mere days before his Twitch ban. Talk about good timing. It's important to point out that Kick is nowhere near as regulated as Twitch. It's essentially an unmoderated free-for-all full of gambling and corn. Sadly, it wasn't long before Ross showed his audience corn just for memes and giggles.
Come here real quick.
There's no fucking way.
What?
You're just having this on stream.
Is that bad?
What? Why don't you just like rate videos for them?
Do what?
Rate videos for them, like 1 through 10.
Because I don't watch porn. Have you ever seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Ew, her nip. Ew, bro. I'm not looking at.
No, come here.
They're purple, bro. Her nipples are like purple.
Transcripts don't matter, burn M.
You got me looking at like 5 different dicks, bro. I don't want to look at this shit.
Chat, do y'all still beat your meat? Yes or no? I don't want to watch this shit either, bro. This is bad.
Like, what the fuck do you have pulled up?
Yeah, this is stupid as fuck, huh?
You get a little hard?
No.
Cap.
Feel it.
Later, he asked how old his chat was and appeared shocked when he discovered he had more minors than the Neverland Ranch.
Wait, how old are you guys in the chat, bro? Jesus. Okay. I didn't know that.
But that still didn't seem to deter Ross. He continued streaming, and one day his audience decided to play back. They tricked him into looking at a naked photo of a woman who looked like his sister but was later confirmed to be an OF model. This event was particularly significant because it demonstrated his audience went full toxic mode. They saw no problem with trying to trick Adin into thinking he looked at his naked sister. To me, that's far worse than swatting or any other prank. It's malicious to a whole new level. Beyond that, a toxic fanbase usually leads to the downfall of the streamer who created it. Perhaps the most memorable example of this is Ice Poseidon. What's concerning is that Adin doesn't seem to realize this and continues to troll his audience. During a stream with Destiny, he pretended to believe Hitler said OnlyFans was the second Holocaust.
I see what you're doing here now. To be honest, if he ever said something like, I mean, it's different, bro. You're comparing Hitler to Tate? Come on.
Well, it was interesting because I think there's a quote from Hitler saying OnlyFans is the second Holocaust. And he said that before he even did the first one. So I'm sure you'd agree with that at least, right?
Wait, Hitler said OnlyFans is the Holocaust?
The second Holocaust.
How did Hitler know? How did Hitler know what
Yeah, I
OnlyFans
know.
was?
That's crazy, huh? Just because
What the
Hitler might have
fuck?
said a couple good things doesn't mean that Hitler's a good guy, right? Same thing with Aiden, or not Aiden. Same thing with Andrew Tate. I'm sure that Andrew Tate has said some good things. He has a listener who says good things, but overall, he's like a scam artist. I don't think he's a good guy.
Okay, show me where he said something about Hitler said OnlyFans is going to be the second Holocaust. Please show me where he said that.
It was in the second version of Mein Kampf, but I think that ISIS burned that down when they invaded Germany last.
Fuck, there's a second Mein Kampf?
Yeah, but he'd written it. There was only one version because he'd written it when he was in that fucking bunker before he killed himself.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's clear Adin will do anything for attention. He even platformed the known white supremacist Nick Fuentes, who said Jews were doing the work of Satan.
I don't know. I just didn't like that one clip. You said something that like Jews are the spawn of Satan.
I don't think I said that, but I do believe that Jews are doing the work of Satan. Absolutely.
All right.
And for those who don't know, Ross is actually Jewish. Like, why you smiling, Adin? The grand irony of Adin becoming a Tate clone is that he took him too seriously. He failed to see Tate was playing an online character and missed the parody. Ross actually believes behaving like Tate 24/7 is the blueprint for success. However, he's just become the dude who's memed for staring too long at a picture of his supposed naked sister. And by acting like he's playing GTA in real life, he's negatively influencing those around him. For example, Miskiff asked an 11-year-old Adin fan if he gambled on Stake and the kid said yes.
If you like Adin Ross so much and you watched him, did you ever gamble on Stake? You know what he said to me? He said, yeah. And he said, and all my friends do as well.
Hopefully Ross realizes he needs to change his ways before he ends up swatted on a plane or worse. He's not the only Tate clone, and I fear they will all inevitably crash and burn. But only time will tell what happens next.